Alright, good day, everybody. Hope you are having a good one. um, it pains me to do this one because I really liked this deck. You can probably already tell what I'm talking about from the thumbnail. I really, really liked the Nectar of Sensationalism bit in this deck. And yeah, with the errata, it's really sad that we lose the nectar, but I guess it just gives us another challenge to work towards in figuring out how we play Cristianos. Welcome everybody to the outpost. It's me as usual. It's your boy Jello. Um, we are going to be working on Cristianos today. But before we begin, I just wanted to give some updates for this weekend. There will be no Sunday stream this weekend. Um, I will be out of town visiting family over the weekend, and yeah, because of that, I will not be able to have the usual stream. Partially why, um, what do you call it? Partially why I wanted to get this stream in now so that there wouldn't be no even while I'm out of town I'll be bringing my laptop with me, so I'll try to get some work done in terms of content while I'm out of town. But um yeah, as far as the usual Sunday stream goes, there will be none. But yeah, after after this weekend we'll be back, and basically back to regular scheduling for streams, and hopefully I'll have the hopefully I'll have the next Cray Cross Epic video up soon. I've been getting as far into it as possible, but I have had some sinus blockages because of the weather where I am right now. I get that's kind of been my issue right now. But anyway, let's get into the deck here. I still have it sorted. I did take some stuff out actually. Okay, so we're just going to separate all the grades and stuff, and then we'll go over potential changes. I've not done any thinking for this deck since the errata announcement, and I know that it's only in Japanese right now. Um, so if there is any chance of this not coming, I highly doubt it's not going to come to English, this change. So I just wanted to get ahead of it as soon as possible. Because yeah, I like playing Cristianos. Um, it's a very fun field. Um, yeah, just a very fun field filling deck. Um, oh, why is this here? And, then speculation that the new Stoicheia ace is going to be using a lot of orders. Um, but yeah, shout outs to all of my fellow Mushi King players who have lost their what what order is it again? Gather upon me. Sorry. I feel for you. But we will hopefully get through this when another Mushi King collab eventually happens. All right, so yeah, I have four. I'm really sad. I'm really, really sad. Okay. So threes, grade twos, grade ones. Assuming these are probably coutiers. Probably a coutier, I think. I think. Not 100% sure, but that's fine. I'll find out as soon as I count the triggers. 4, 8, 12, 15, 16. Okay, so these are all non-triggers. Yeah, 4, 6. Oh, 4, 6, 4, 8, 10, 12, 16. Okay. So we have 5 open grade 1s and evidently 4 open grade 2s. But let's go over... Actually, no, we don't have to go over it because there's a huge hole in my deck. So, let's say our goodbyes. Nectar Sensationalism, you were a great friend to decks in need of a win con. And, yeah, thank you for giving me the 50 of time that you did. I hope Bushy sees choice restrict these 2 cards in particular. But anyway, thank you for your service. And then we'll take out the 5 open ones as well. Okay, so we have 4 slots already taken up. I'm assuming in the yeah, another thing is I'm not sure how consistent. I just said we were going to get back into regular scheduling, but I'm not sure how consistent the stream schedule is going to be in the next couple of weeks. Because I am moving. My family is moving. So, yeah, gonna be moving a lot of stuff around, and yeah, don't know a lot of the details just yet since everything's kind of happening. So, yeah, just wanted to give that disclaimer as well. But then once everything has settled down, then we'll be back to regular scheduling for the most part. Anyway, still looking for the replacement pieces. Oh, I think it's here. Yes, yes. Here. And yeah, that's all that we know is going in here for sure. And then we got these as well, maybe. Thinking about it. Okay. So, let's see. What does the new grade 2 do? When this unit is placed on rear from drop by the ability of your grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Cristianos in its card name, choose a card from your hand or drop, put it into soul. If you put a card from hand, draw a card. Okay, yes, this is the Severin Turbo piece, I believe. It's how it was have 5 attacks. If you Persona Ride, then play one of these. Then you have 2 Severins out on the field. Then each of those Severins can restand. Let me just double check that that was the wording for it, or if it's just a hard once return. Oh yeah, you can do it. When it attacks, Soul Blast 1, choose one of your Vanguards, gets 5k. If your Vanguard is standing, and you have a grade and a grade 3 or greater card with Cristianos, and its card name was Soul Blasted for this cost. At the end of that battle, stand this unit. So it does not matter if it's the first or whatever attack of the turn. That's nice. Okay. I guess we can play these as well. Bathybic Harpoon Dragons. This is the intercept from back row 10k shield piece. Won't can never go wrong with some extra shield. Ooh, I can't on its way. I'll let everyone know all the stuff that I I put for order for this set, and hopefully we'll have a lot of fun down the pipeline for those decks. Okay, so we've got one open piece left. I'm just going to put another copy of Severin in here probably, just to see it, just so we can see it more often. Oh yes, I remember what I took out. I took out the Philanders. So what I think we need to do is I think the play here is Yolanda. I think we just play Unwavering Maiden Yolanda. Let's see, where's she at? There's one. I just love shoving this card into every deck possible. Let's see. Let's see where the other Severin is as well. Well, I have to take out the Coutier as well, actually, because we aren't playing the order anymore. Gotta see. Sorry, I can't talk. There. Man, what makes me really sad too is that they also actually, I guess it doesn't matter as much, but I bought a playset of the Ghost Kid. I forgot the name of it, but it has to deal with binding and orders. And I also had to figure out what I'm going to do with my Night Rose deck because that was pretty order heavy too, and now I can't. Well, actually, I guess it's okay because I wasn't playing Nectar or um, Gather Upon Me in that deck, but I do have something in there I think that I have to take out now. Um, Roaming Prison Dragon. It's always a fun. Here we go. Sea Breeze Abduction. When this unit boosted hits a Vanguard, bind an order card from your drop. Choose an order card from your drop and put it into hand. Yeah, just recursion or retrieval, whichever word you want to call it, or whichever word describes the action well enough. Okay, so these are the cards that I want to put in. And I've got 2 spots available. Let's see. What are we gonna do? Oh, actually, what else is in here? I just forgot to check that completely. Okay, we have Diantha. Diantha calls. That's 4. We only have to make 2 hard decisions. The Harpoon Dragons now. I guess we can get rid of. Makes this work. How many maples? Shoot. If we're trying to hit a double Severin, then it doesn't. Or turn 3 at least. before hands get big. I need more alpinums. Ah. Anyway, let's see here. So, for everyone, just in case you don't already know, Unwavering Maiden Yolanda's ability is when it boosts, retire 2 other grade 1 or less rear guards, draw a card, and this unit gets an extra 10k until end of battle. Okay, so retires 2. Um, since we can potentially call them back with this, we have a lot of space to work with. If we don't have any searchers, then what we'll have to do is find a way to... I'll just have to find a maple, actually. Where are my maples? Maples. Where are my maples? I feel like I really have to say... I have to enunciate that. I can't talk properly right now, guys. I'm very sorry. It is 1 a.m. where I am right now. No, Flagberg does not have it. Why would Flagberg have maple in it? Oh, Jim. Simple questions. Where's the Claudine deck? This is Direful Dolls. Oh my goodness. I know which deck has it. I don't know where the deck is. This this is going to be interesting. Let's see. Maple? Are you there? No. No maple here. No maple in Story Haja. Berkey Berk. Leonard? No. Berk. This is Night Rose. I'm wondering if we just skip Yolanda and go back to Philander. I think we just go back to Philander. I have to say, I have to remove it from Night Rose, but I guess that's okay. I won't be playing Night Rose for a bit until set 2 support comes out. Or wave 2 support comes out. Or this. Just to alleviate the headache. Or maybe I challenge myself a little bit here. No. Yeah, let's challenge ourselves a little bit here. Why not? Because that's what I do to myself. I challenge myself. Make bad deck choices. I love playing this game and making it difficult for myself. Cecilia. Wrong format. Oh wait, I know where one is. Sorabsa. Oh. Thanks, buddy. Where's that? Oh, that's the grade 2 maple. I need... Oh, that's why. Sarabsala had 2 maples. That's why. He was being a little selfish. Okay. Hmm. Grade 1 or less rear guards, so this would need to be set up. We have 2 maples. One would stay on as an intercept. If we can't double Severin, Rapins can be called to the back. Yeah, but then Yolanda doesn't work because this is in the back. Okay, starting to see this a little bit better. Yolanda probably is not the best choice here. Is anyone retiring? No. Okay, so if no one's retiring, we don't need the maple. Um, I guess we just take the philanders. Yeah, let's respect our boy. Let's respect Cristianos and just go full throttle. I really hope Philander gets reprinted or power crept by a common soon. That'd be very nice. Oh wait, no, yeah, he is kind of right. I think he's getting released as a reprint in the Estacion uh trial deck, so that'll be nice. Knock knock. Night Rose. It's a me, Mario. I'm joking. It's just Jello. Okay. So we've got 6 cards. Um, we've got 4, 9 open spots. Actually, we can probably keep these. Still think that the set 13 single R blitz orders and youth Berks now. Yeah, just having that 30k shield for almost nothing as long as your back row doesn't get tampered with is really nice. Um, don't I think we're gonna switch out Sweet Honey Garden as well for something else. And yeah, since we're not playing orders anymore, we don't need Prevailings or the Coutier. Okay, and yeah, we could get rid of the tide lines as well. Yeah, rid of the tide lines for 2 more Philanders. So we've got our spot mill, we've got shield, and we've got soul. Nice. Nice. Okay. Oh yes. we'll change this out. Let's see what we can put in, if anything. Might just keep it, to be honest. Hmm. In there. Hmm. And we could do this. It would give anything plus 15 if we have 3 grade ones in the back. 10k if there's ray pens in the back. If it's on a Severin, then that 10k is 20k overall. Becomes 20k. Hmm. No, I'm not feeling it. Especially as a one of. Preferably trying to find something we can replace Sweet Honey Garden with. Yeah, said that right. CB2. No, this thing is a counterblast. Muncher. Munches on counterblast. So we need something else. Hmm. Let's see. What else is there? What else? What else? What else? When your other unit attacks, if it is a fifth battle of the turn. Nope. And there is nothing. Wow. Nothing. Nothing at all. In what I have, at least. We could just do another believe. Yeah. Just so we can get into testing here. I think we'll just round this off here. And then we'll see how it. Okay. So, oh, first game, just gonna get a feel for how the deck likes the changes. Oh my god, we had to change the ride deck too. Oh, because we no longer playing any orders. But I don't really like the Cristianos ride line. I guess it's fine. Draw 2, discard 2. Um. Oh. Discard 1. Choosing gets 10. This can go up to 50k. Requires draws in the drop, which they are not always in, sadly. Variety Feast Dragon, where are you? Where are you? Yeah, there's one thing I think quick start decks need. They need, well, at least I don't know, I just really don't like this ride line particularly. Um, where? Where? Where is it? Probably past one. I didn't even realize. Oh my goodness. Where? Oh, where are you? Come on. Variety feast. Variety feast. Is it because I'm saying am I saying its name wrong? I feel like I'm saying its name wrong, and that's why it doesn't want to come out. Gosh. Another pile of comments. Come on. Where is this grade 2? I feel like I passed it already. There's no way that I didn't. I haven't. Oh, there we go. Finally. Whew. Okay, I'm just gonna put everything back first. Okay. Finally, we can get. We can play a game. Okay. I triple sleeved these. That's how extra I was with this deck. And now, the main thing that made the deck for me. do, 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 do. Okay. All right. So, I guess quick run through of what the deck looks like now. Because, silly me, I forgot to do that. All right. So, ride deck is now the actual ride deck. Sans the starter. So, knowledge seeking fairy Strawberra. When it's rode upon by Variety's Feasts, Variety Feast Dragon, sorry, draw 2, then discard 2. Then Variety Feast Dragon. When this unit is rode upon by Cristianos, choose a grade 1 card, or grade 1 or less card from your drop, and call it to rear. And then Cristianos himself, Counterblast 1, once per turn to search for a copy of himself from your deck, add it to hand, he gets 10k. Then Act, once per turn, Energy Blast 4, mill 2, so discard 2 cards from the top of your deck, and then choose 2 grade 3 or less cards from among them and call them to rear. So it calls 2 during the main phase. You'd think that you'd be stuck with 3 attacks, but no, we get 4. We've been getting 4. But yeah, we'll get into the rest of the deck to explain. So 3 more copies of Cristianos, We have now 4 copies of Connection Hunter Severin. Yep, there we go. So 4 copies. When it's placed on rear from drop, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Cristianos in its card name, until end of turn, you may have this unit get 10k. So it becomes 23 on its own, even on turn 3, where you don't have Persona Ride yet, and basically hollows itself. So at the end of the turn, you retire it, which is fine and dandy because you can just call it back with Cristianos. Next, cannot see the previews of the streams so that I know if something's going wrong or not. Okay. Love Binding Maiden Margaret. One is discarded from your hand during your turn, during your ride phase. Soul Blast 1, put it at the bottom of your deck and draw a card. This is the class from set 10, Dragon Masquerade, of generics, of the discard generics. And her second ability is, it's a pretty nice option to have if you're going up against something that keeps things on its field. So when it's placed on rear, if you Persona Road during the turn, you can counterblast 1, and your opponent cannot intercept until the end of the turn, and all of your opponent's front row rear guards cannot stand during your during their next stand phase. So that's pretty gross. You just turn off your opponent's field, unless they are able to call over or they have nothing there. But yes, her primary use is to just get that little extra draw out, but she also has that nice sort of floodgate usage as well because you're consistently persona riding in this deck. So as long as you can get her into the drop, maybe you perfect guard and you discard her or something like turn 3, since you're not going to be discarding her for ride anymore. You get her in there, you call her out with Cristianos, boom. If your opponent has anything on the field, they no longer have anything on the field. Well, not anything on the field that can attack you. But yes, that is Margaret. Really, really fun card there. Next, grade 2, 4 copies of Pledge Trifolium. Yes, I said that right, I think. Pledge Trifolium Rapens. When it is placed on rear from drop by the ability of your grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Cristianos in its card name, choose a card from your hand or drop and put it into soul. If you put a card from hand, then you draw a card. And then if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Cristianos in its card name, this unit gets boost. So 10k, then you can just put one into soul, soul blast it, and just use it as Severin restand fodder, which that now the deck is Call Severin and Rapens. If you want that extra, if you want that extra thingy in soul, if you want that extra soul, sorry. But I don't think it's always mandatory, so you can still play in other ways. If you want to slow down the game, then you can play Margaret or something, and then yeah, just chill or coast as long as your opponent can't counterplay that. But yeah, Ray Pence is a nice back row piece as well. Then grade 1s, or actually no, we have 1 copy of Knight of Crimson Bullet Revoir. When this unit is placed on rear, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Cristianos in its card name, choose up to 3 normal units without Sentinel from your drop. Put them on the bottom of your deck in any order, and this unit gets 5k until your Cristianos pieces. If there's anything, Revoir is nice to have. I only have it at 1. I don't think you need to run many copies. Again, it's more of a utility piece than a piece that you want to call out all the time, especially now that we have Ray Pens on the docket. Then next we've got our PGs. We've got 4 copies of Diantha. Performing Petal Diantha. When this unit is placed on rear from hand, if your Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, counterblast 1, choose a grade 3 or less card from your drop and call it to rear. Then during your turn, if you have 2 or more grade 1 or less rear guards in your back row, this unit gets 5k until end of turn. So she's a 13k booster, and on place from hand, she can call you something out from the drop. Many, many ways to fill your field up for not that much in this deck. The Vanguard gives you 2. This calling out, calling out one Diantha gives you 4 rear guards on the field already. So really, it's just a very fun deck that isn't too committal from hand. All right, next we've got 4 copies of Conceited Noble Philander. When this unit is placed on rear from hand, look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 card from among them, discard it, and shuffle your deck. Then starting turn 3, on top of anything you've already discarded, soul blasted, and guarded with. This card will be an 18k back row piece, or even a 28k front row piece if worse comes to worse for some reason. But yeah, that is Philander. Next, we've got some potential early game rush pieces as well here in the Babethic. I can't read. This unit gets intercept and can intercept from the back row and gets an extra 5k shield. So from hand, 10k. Nice, easy extra shield there. And then we also have this 1 copy of Memorial Stem Alpinum. When this unit is placed on rear, choose a grade 3 or greater card with Cristianos in its card name from your drop, and you may put it on the bottom of your deck. If you chose a card, then look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 card with Severin in its card name from among them, reveal it, and put it into hand, then shuffle your deck. If you put a card into hand, choose a card from your hand and discard it, and this unit gets 2k until end of turn. So she's 10k on place if you bottom deck a Cristianos, and she can top 5 search you a Severin. And the nice thing about the Severin is that it literally can't do anything unless you're calling it from the drop. So if you add a card from your hand, you just discard the Severin that you just added, because at least you get to keep your hand privacy. Kind of call it off of a Diantha, you can call it off of Cristianos. Um, and you'll get that ability as long as there's a or more grade 1 or less rear guards. Choose a unit being attacked, and it gets 15k until the end of that battle. If your opponent's Vanguard is placed by a card ability this turn, this unit gets 30. Yes, it gets 30 instead of 15. So, yes, nice. Some nice costless 30k shields there, if ever. And yeah, feeling good about it for the most part. I will feel a little underpowered without the nectar, but in um in, in me trying to get over it, the nectar wasn't always a guaranteed 15 cards by turn 4. So we're going to see if we can get some more stable output from the deck, and yeah, just learn to live with the new and arguably more anticipated or intended. Hold on a second here. Okay, so let me double check the things. I need the energy counter, energy generator. Sorry, I'm just going to be using dice as usual. And I'm redrawing 2 because I drew 2 crits. Ripens we can discard, or if we get something else, then we can play it turn 2. We draw 2. Nice. Okay. This is nice. Alright, here you go. We are going, let's see, even going first, we roll a 5, so roll in second. Draw. Discarding Ripens to ride Strawberra. We draw. The Thebic Harpoon Dragon. We can call. Yeah. Our hand's just complete shield right now. And then we can call a Philander in the back here as well. Philander skill, check top 5, mill 1. Okay. Got 2 Ray Pens in the drop now. Bathibic, yeah, we'll attack with Bathibic first. Attacking with this. Oh yeah, we're at 3. And then we attack with this. For 16. Drive check. Another Philander, which is okay. Damage 1. Power. And we'll probably just attack this since we're at 18 now. Stand. Draw. Severin, discarding. To ride. Variety Feast. Drawing 2. Ooh. Discarding 2. Oh, what am I going to discard here? I guess we just discard these 2. Yeah, 1, 2. And then that's terrible. I mean, it just doesn't feel great because now I have a trigger in hand, which I could have just triggered. But I guess I'm just being nitpicky. 6 energy. We'll play. How many do we have to drop, by the way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, okay. I'll play another Philander, checking top 5. Oof. Milling 1. All of our triggers are just on the top of the deck. Crazy. Check is PG. Okay, arguably that's okay. 8, nothing. Damage 1. Power, damage 2. Severin. Guard, and we'll say they attack the Philander. Stand and draw. Discarding another Severin to ride. Cristianos. Variety Feast skill. When I ride Cristianos, I can play a grade 1 from drop. We'll get... Yeah, we'll get Philander. Get the numbers up right away here. For free, we go to 9. Cristianos search first, I think. Yeah. Search. Add the hand. I'm pretty sure we're at 10 already. If not, very close. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Blech. Blech. Okay. Energy Blast 4. New Cristianos, if it's still going to be milling 2, needs to give power if any triggers are milled. Because frickin' sucks. Imagine having a bad drop, hoping that you can mill something decent in your top 2, and then boom, double crit. Great. Wonderful. We'll call Severin here. And then we'll call Ray Pens there. Or should I do it the other way around? No, this is fine. Yeah. Ray Pens' skill, putting Cristianos into soul, drawing 1. Margaret's. Ooh, nice. Okay. Severin has an extra 10k. Ugh, okay. The numbers kind of suck, but we're fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah! 9. It's only 9. Oh, it's okay. We'll soul blast and then it goes up to 10. So we're good. Okay. Beginning of battle phase. Nothing. Nothing, yes. 23. Soul blasting. Restand. Vanguard gets 5. And then these two get 10. So this one's 28, 23, 13. Oh, this has an extra 10 as well. 13, 28, 38, 46. Okay, 46. Vanguard's still the same. First check. Nothing. Second check. Nothing. Oh god. Okay. 23 and then 28. At least we got 4 attacks. Yeah. Okay. Severin Hollows. The rest of that, we'll take 1. Power. Take 2. Nothing. We will intercept with Ray Pens. So that's 3 attacks. 4th attack, discarding PG, discarding Margaret to prime that for our next attack, our next call. Our call's next turn. And then since we have 2 or more grade 1 or less rear guards, we'll play Buds of Tomorrow. And I'll give this a 38 for a potential 5th attack guard there. We're in hand. Persona Ride. Draw. It's a draw. Okay, we'll go to 8. 6 plus 2 is 8. And then... See, this is where the maple would be really nice. If we just get a free maple. Or, yeah, I'll probably just put the grade 2 maple in now, actually. So, from here, we can't search anymore because we have all the Cristianos out already. I don't want to repent. Actually, I could repent. Here, put this into soul. Now that we have so much soul, what can we do with this? Let's see. Okay, Cristiano's skill. Energy Blast 4. Mill 2. Just don't OT me. Okay, that's fine. And then we call 2. 1. No. We'll do... Yeah, we'll do 1. And 2. Severin gets 10. We're Persona Ride this turn, so 10 is 20. Okay. And then we'll play Margaret from hand. CB1. And then opponent's front row rear guards cannot stand during the next stand phase. Okay. And then this gets 10. I'll counterblast 1 to just give Cristianos the 10k. I'm just going to double check that there's not a 5th copy in the deck for some reason. Nope. I'm just going to shuffle. So the numbers are still okay, but there's no oomph anymore. It's just here's 4 attacks at big numbers. Okay. 10 here. And 10 here. All right. 33 plus 8, 41. And then this one. What's the thingy keep moving? Okay, so that's 41. This is... Oh, yes, on attack. Soul Blasting a Cristianos to restand. And then swing here. This has plus 5 off of that. So 48 plus 8, 56 first. And second check. Nothing. Okay. I think we're dead. 33. And then this is 20 plus 18, 38. Okay. So this retires. We have discarding a draw. We'll intercept with the Margaret and the Harpoon. And PG, discarding the Alpinum, I guess. the hypothetical game going, and we'll heal a Severin because it's semi matters in this case. Oh yes, I forgot. Have I been putting the damage in the right space? Yes, I have. Nice. Okay. Stand somehow and draw another Philander. Ooh, nice. Go to 7. Persona ride and draw. Okay, it's actually really good. Let's see. Yeah, we'll play Philander first. Check top 5. Mill 1. So another Philander. 2, 4, 5. Okay. The deck is pretty thin now. These are all at an extra 10, 10, and 10. And then we're going to do Revoir. Revoir skill. Choose up to 3 normal units with the same name. There's 1. There's 2. Put them on the bottom. This goes to the bottom. This goes back here. Oh, sorry. And then it gets 5k. Doesn't matter because we're going to then use Cristianos' skill. I need to blast 7 down to 3. I need to blast 4 down to 3. Mill 2. Okay. Oh wow, it's clean. Clean. Mill 2 to call 2. Do 1. And hold on. And oh shoot, I just realized. What does it say? Up to 3 normal units. So I'm only going to return the 1. I'm going to return the 1. And then I'm going to play Ray Pens. Yes. Ray Pens skill. Choose a card from hand or drop. Put it into soul. I'm going to put that into soul. And then we're going to play Diantha to counterblast 1 and call Severin, since it wasn't called by... Oh no, it still gets that 10k. Sweet. Okay, perfect. So it hollows itself. So Vanguard's at 10k because of Persona. And then got some more power. So this is at 20 to search the deck for that last Cristianos field. Primed and ready to go. Let's go. Okay. So let's begin here. So it's 33. Oh, Vanguard's an extra 10. So 33 on that first Severin. Soul Blast Cristianos, restand. 5k to Cristianos. So, oh, sorry. Swinging with the second Severin. Soul Blasting another Cristianos. Restand. And then we swing with... Oh, no, this is another 5k. And we swing with the Vanguard. This is 13, 43, 53, 61 at the Vanguard. First. Nothing. Second check. Yo! Oh my god. How much do I have to dex in this thing to get any triggers? Well, I mean, I've been what do you call it? It's 6 damage healed me. I can't really complain. I'm sorry. I'm being I'm being ungrateful. I thank the triggers for being relatively nice to me. And then after that, the rear guard swing again, 33 plus 18, 51, 51. So that's 33, 33, 61, 51, 51 without triggers. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, I think I like it. I think I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I don't know how much I like the ride. I mean, the ride line's okay. The grade 2, I kind of don't. The grade 2 I like more than the grade 1. I don't like discard. I don't like having to discard 2. I know we were doing it with Rancor Chain, but at least we had the chance to not have to discard 2. But anyway. Okay, here we go again. Even we go first. Yeah, it's odd. So we're odd people. We're odd. Okay, drawing 5. 3, 4, 5. Okay. 2. 2, yeah, 2. First and second. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so this one I'm gonna play. I'm gonna talk quite a bit less. A lot of it's going to be in my head. If there's any like observation that I make that I think is of note, then I'll say something. But for the most part, this is just going to be getting into the groove now here, and so I can think a little bit more. Though talking out loud has made it a little bit easier to figure plays out. So we'll see. Okay, draw. Card. Second. 3, draw. Um. Draw. Philander. Nice. Strawberry. Draw 2. Discard 2. Mm. Nice. There we go. Oh yeah, I probably could just do that instead, actually. Actually, no, I have to wait until I'm grade 3. So no. Okay, this is 10, 28, 1, damage 2, down. 15, 30, 3 attacks. I'll take another one. 4 attacks. Not good. Draw. Discard. Upright pens. Cristianos. Variety feat. Boop. Do I have 2? I do have 2 dragon. And then this is what we end up calling, which isn't great, but it's better than nothing. We're at 6. It's 9 energy. No, sorry. His first skill, CB1 to search. Add to hand. And then And then we do this. So energy blast 4, mill 2. There's the OT. That's fine. That is fine. 2, 10, hollow, rare pens, Cristianos to soul, draw. Swing 23, soul blast 5, restand. Swing. This is plus 15. How many cards do I have in drop? 8. Not enough. First check. Heal. Good. Hour second. Nothing. Okay. 1, 2. And then this retires. Take 1. Power. Draw. 1, 2, 3. That's the 4th, so that's 4 attacks. And then 5 attacks. Stand. Draw. Up and on. Nice. Kind of. It's alright. Persona ride. Draw. Severin. Okay. We're at 8. First thing we'll do, search for Cristianos. And play Alpinum. Should have soul blasted one. Yes, we did. Nothing. She gets 2. And then from here, what do we do? Energy blast 4? No. Oh no, we already searched, right? Yeah, that's what the thing was for. Okay. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Let's see, what do we need to do here now? Yeah. Energy blast 4. All 2. 1, 2. Okay. As usual, 33. Soul blasting. This. Oh yes, counter blasting for the Margaret. And then soul blasting restand plus 5k. Swinging with Cristianos for 48. First check. And second check. Heal again is good. Philander. And then where do I give the 10? This is 43. This is 38. 53, 38. Yeah, we'll go to 53 on this one. Go 38 first, and then 53. Okay, end of turn. Retires. Damage. Nothing. 25. 15. We have 20k shield. Yeah. We'll just say that was enough. Just to keep the hypothetical game going. Stand to draw. Crit. Ride. Persona. Draw. 4 to 7. One, two, 20k. Have to discard stuff. Let's see. Vanguard is at 10. Philander has 10. First thing, Energy Blast 4. Mill 2. There go all the crits in the deck. Calling. I guess we'll call, yeah, Margaret out again. Margaret skill. Severance skill gives 10. And then I'll play the end, then the middle. Skill, CB1. To call the lander in the back. Ten. CB1 to search. And that to hand. 4 cards in hand. But it's fake. Anyway. We get 10k on the Vanguard as well. This is 10. Okay. So Severance swings 33. Soul Blasting 1. To restand, give 5k. 43 plus 8. 51. First. And second check. The deck doesn't want me to win, but it doesn't want to die. Okay. This is 38. And this is 51. We'd kind of be able to, but it'd have to be very specific numbers to live that. Well, good news is, the quick start deck stuff should be, the promos should be here next week, so I'll be playing around with those as well. Probably not as stream stuff anymore, but I will post the latest deck versions on in the community posts, and I'm also trying to get my website up as well, just to have a little bit more stuff to offer everybody. But anyway, we're gonna do one more test game here, and then I'm gonna call it a night or a morning, because I still need to pack for the plane ride tomorrow, so that'll be fun. All right. Even we go first. Oh, it's for going second again. Okay. Not like I have any particular issue with that. Redraw three. Three. Four? Four. Four. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Standing already. Draw. Ooh. Discarding Harpoon Dragon to ride. Draw. Holy moly. Okay. Swing. We're at 3 energy. Drive check. Crit. Okay, at least. Damage. Power. Draw. What the heck? What the heck? Discarding Grateful Buds. Believe in the Buds. Sorry. To ride. Draw 2. 1, 2. Oh, wow. This hand is so ugly. And this is why I hate this grade 1. Um. Hmm. Okay, we'll just play it out. Whatever. Draw 2, discard 2. Actually, no. We'll keep a crit. We'll discard one of the Cristianos copies. Swing again. Or wait. Play Diantha. CB1. Nah. Never mind. Swing. Heal is most likely good. 3. Nothing. 4. Stand. Draw. PG. Okay. Discarding Severin. To ride. Fruit basket. Fruit. Variety fruit. Variety feast or whatever. Call Harpoon. And then we're at 9. CB1. Search. Energy Blast 4. Mill 2. Clean. Calling 2. 1. And yeah, we'll do this. 2. Only have 6 in drop because we called everything out. That's okay. We'll play the Antha as well. CB1. To call Bathibic. Switch to 2. Severin gets an extra 10. And yeah, that's it. We don't have the ability to do anything with ray pens this turn, sadly, because we don't have any ray pens out. Yes, we do not. Okay, so this is 23 plus 13. 23 plus 13, 41. First check. Second check. There he is. Okay. This is 16, and this is such an ugly turn. 31. End of turn. Retire. Damage 1. Damage 2. Oh. Perfect guard. Discarding repens. Intercepting with these 2. Turn stand. Draw. The Persona Ride. Draw. Nice. 10k to the front. Philander is eligible now. That's plus 10. Dianta's 5. Play Philander. Skill, checking top 5. Milling. Margaret. And I'll search for Cristianos. None. Okay. Let's look at the 10. Cristianos skill. I am at 8. Energy blast to 4. Call 2. We'll call Severin, of course. And we have 1 Severin. So yeah, we'll call Margaret. Margaret skill, CB1, no intercepting for the turn. Okay. So this is pretty consistent. This field is pretty consistent. So you're always getting Philanders, you're always getting Dianthus in the back, and they can always refill your field for you, which is really nice. I highly doubt that I would have actually made it to this point, so there's that caveat, but I think it's okay for now. So 7, we go up to 9. Okay, swing. Oh, 7 is an extra 10k. So this is plus 20, 33. Again, soul blasting a Cristianos. 3 stand. Swing with Cristianos for 33 plus 13, 46. First check, nothing. Second check. The deck doesn't want to die, but it just doesn't want to win. And then this is 38, and this is 51. End of turn. Retire again. Here we go again. Perfect guard. Discarding. Discarding. Don't want to discard the Diantha because I want to do something dumb next turn. But we need another Severin. We only have 1. 1. And we only have 1. Okay, yeah, we'll discard the order. PG again, discarding that. Okay. We'll say we survive, and we'll intercept with Margaret as well. Stand. Draw. We're at 7. 7 energy. Persona Ride. And draw. Ooh, Repens, okay. First thing we need to do. Philander, top 5. To look for a Severin. Nope. We'll get Repens out. Energy Blast 4 off of Cristianos. Mill 2. Mill 2. Call Severin and is Margaret out again. It's just the same combo each time. BB1. That 20, 10, 10, 10, 10, and 10. Okay. As usual, 33. Soul Blast the 1. Restand. 5k to the Vanguard. 28, 38, plus 8, 46. First check. hit me a trigger. Oh my god. Just no triggers. No triggers for Jello tonight. That's crazy. 51 and 38. Okay. And yeah, we have 4 cards in hand. There's no way we survive. Heal? Nope. Okay. Let's see. 4, 5, 6 triggers left in the deck. There were still 2 Severins in here, but they decided to kick the triggers all the way up to the top every time I tried to mill 2 off of Cristianos. That's aggravating. But that is also the Vanguard life. That is the life of any deck that mills. The life of the player who plays any deck that mills. Just to be a little bit more accurate there. Okay. So, so far the deck feels pretty nice. There's quite a bit of soul that we can play around with, so that's something that I think is, and even if it's just putting one tide line in. Let's put one tide line in. What do we take out? Mm, let's take out Revoir is nice. Actually, yeah, we'll take out the Revoir for one tide line. One, just one. Or yeah, we'll call it here for now. But yeah, just for all intents and purposes, the Revoir can be a tide line. Okay, so gotta sort it all out again. We are coming close to the end of the stream here, so I just want to thank everyone who's made it to this point. I appreciate your company very, very much. Um, yeah, just uh, just thankful for everybody that comes out, and I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate um everyone that comes out, and yeah, I hope I can keep playing fun decks and record myself fail whenever I play them. Okay. Grade threes. Two. Ones. So I have no idea what I'll be taking out or changing for the promo when I do get it. I have to actually read what it does because I have no idea what it does just yet. But yeah, I'm looking forward to messing around with it when it does show up. So 4 crits, 4 3 fronts, and less favor. Okay. Get it to the closing deck profile here. So again, we have Strawberra, draw 2, discard 2, into Variety Feast Dragon. Call a grade 1 or less card from you drop when rode upon by Cristianos. Cristianos has his Persona Search and his Call 2 from drop for Energy Blast 4. That's it for the ride deck. Main deck. 3 copies of Cristianos, 4 copies of Severin. When placed on, then when it attacks Soul Blast 1, choose one of your vanguards, it gets 5k until end of turn. Then if your vanguard is stood and it is a grade 3 or greater card with Cristianos in its card name with Soul Blast for the cost, it restands itself. Next, 4 copies of Ray Pens, 2 copies of Ray Pens when placed on rear from drop by the ability of Cristianos. So the wording is a little bit more specific. Severin you can kind of call off with anything. I just realized I wasn't paying attention when I first did when I did the deck list at the top of the stream or at the beginning of the stream. But yeah, Severin can be called off of other things and still get that extra 10k, but Ray Pens does require being called by Cristianos to get its ability off. Next, yes, so when placed on rear from drop by the ability of your Vanguard with Cristianos in its card name, choose a card from your hand or drop, put it into Soul, and then if you put a card from hand, then draw a card. Then if you have Cristianos as your Vanguard, it gets 10k. Next, 2 copies of Love Binding Maiden Margaret, Soul Blast 1, bottom deck it when it's discarded during your ride phase to draw a card. Then when it's placed on rear during a Persona ride turn, Counterblast 1, your opponent cannot intercept, and your opponent's front row rear guards cannot stand during the next stand phase. Next, 3 copies of Believe in the Blooming Buds of Tomorrow. Play this if you have 2 or more grade 1 or less rear guards. Choose a unit being attacked that gets 15k until the end of that battle. If your opponent's Vanguard was placed by a card's ability this turn, that unit gets 30k instead of 15. Next, 1 copy of Knight of Crimson Bullet Revoir or 1 copy of Tideline Dragon. When it is placed on rear, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Cristianos in its card name, choose up to 3 normal units without Sentinel from their drop. From your drop, put them on the bottom of your deck in any order, and this unit gets 5k. And if you want to switch it out, then you can turn this into a Tideline for that extra 10k to 2 different units on a Persona ride turn, which is always nice. And then you can always just call over the Tideline after to put something a little bit more useful on the field. Next, our PGs, 4 copies of Philander. When placed on rear from hand, check top 5, mill 1, then during your turn, if you have 10 or more cards in your drop, then then it gets an extra 10k. Next, 4 copies of Performing Petal. I'll put this down here. Diantha. When placed on rear from hand, if your Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, check the Counterblast 1. Choose a card from your drop and call it 2. Next, 4 copies of Bathibic Harpoon Dragon. If you have a Cristianos Vanguard, it can intercept from the back row, and has an extra 5k shield. And then last non-trigger unit, 1 Memorial Stem Alpinum. When it is placed on rear, choose a grade 3 or greater card with Cristianos in its card name from your drop, and you may put it on the bottom of your deck. If you chose a card, then look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 card with Severin and its card name from among them. Reveal it, add it to hand, and shuffle your deck. If you put a card into your hand, discard a card, and then it gets an extra 2k until end of turn. Again, triggers are a rainbow, 4 crit. Yes, 4 crit, 3 front. What am I doing? 4 crit, 3 front, 4 draw, 4 heal, obviously. I have 1 multi-attack heal, so playing vanilla heals for the consistent current state of the game than the grade. Oh yeah, opponent Vanguard greater than yours, basically. And then we have the Bless Favor, which honestly I think you can change into something else. I think you could play Valnute, obvious, just always going to Valnute for the extra attack. Idasfaro is also pretty nice for that crit. But honestly, anything that can leverage that Severin lane would be okay as long as power is being given out. But yeah, Bless Favor just for the potential heal as well, obviously. But anyway, pretty simple deck profile. I don't think that it's anything crazy anymore. This feels much more stock standard, but you know, still going to enjoy Cristianos. And yeah, that is it for everything today. Hopefully, you guys found this entertaining or informative, even just a little bit. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Again, no stream this Sunday. I will be out of town. I'll be back um, on Tuesday, but I will have whatever I'm working on posted up for you guys to see and dissect and give yourselves a try if that's what. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day today. Have a great one. God bless always, and